Hi guys, welcome to another market news and updates. And I'm your host Omi. And today it's Monday. It's time to rise and shine and see is it gonna be a great week for us or we're gonna start off with some Monday blues. So let's get rid of our blues and let's see what's happening in our news. Three reasons why Bitcoin drops to 56.5k may have been the local bottom. The absence of cascading liquidations, 25% delta skew and margin lending ratio all suggest that Bitcoin prices bottomed at 56,500 and that way came into our first pocket zone that we always wanted it to come. And now we can see obviously the most famous line that's given to every Bitcoin trader always is expect the unexpected. You can never tell what exactly is going to happen in Bitcoin, and when people tell me that they can tell the bottom and they can tell the top, I am most likely like to laugh on the face, because you have to be some sort of magician or astrologist or somebody very unique to be so accurate and pinpoint. But anyhow, the situation in the market is quite alarming. We've been witnessing the market has been very sideways throughout the whole weekend, and we finished a massive red weekly candle close, and which wasn't a good sign. But obviously we need to have a strong pullback and come back to on our support and trend line and then probably take a bounce from there. But let's find out what they think. So they think the downside move did not trigger alarming raising liquidations. There have been liquidations, but there haven't been some massive liquidation. I think $1 billion every day is about getting liquidated in the last few days, and that's pretty normal for exchanges. Obviously they're gonna make some money too. The options market risk gauge remained calm obviously, and it's quite far away. Today is Monday. Options are probably going to be expiring on Friday, so we still have a lot of time. We just started a nice clean week. Margin traders are still going long. Margin trading allows investors to borrow cryptocurrency to leverage trading positions, therefore increasing the returns. And unlike this situation is getting quite out of hand. After we've seen there have been many ETFs releasing, after the release of ETFs, this is the first time I'm seeing Bitcoin having some sort of loss of momentum. Usually when we used to see that, I've been telling this on this channel for a long time now, that every time we're going to be seeing Bitcoin getting closer to its all-time high, usually just tears apart the previous all-time high and just go on and on. Something that we've seen in AVAX, something like that we've seen in Solana. We haven't seen that in this bull run yet from Bitcoin or even Ethereum. I'm expecting something like that to come very soon, because that's the way to decide. Now the market's extremely bullish. We're going to be having those 90%, 60, 70% markup in 24 to 48 hours. And that's when we realize, damn, you know, the market is going to be crazy. This news I'm very excited about. This is about white paper introducing Jack Dorsey. Jack Dorsey is the CEO and founder of Square and also Twitter. So Jack Dorsey's decentralized Bitcoin exchange published on Friday. It's not a decentralized exchange in the truest sense of the word, but a peer-to-peer token swap platform under the oversight of Square. Jack Dorsey, co-founder, the CEO of both Square and Twitter, released the white paper Friday detailing plans for Square's decentralized Bitcoin exchange, the TBDEX. Unlike the most decentralized exchange, or DES or TBDES will not utilize a trust list model and therefore will not feature its own governance token. Instead, it's a message protocol designed to facilitate trust relationship without relying on federation to control access. So basically what it's going to be like is, it's not going to be like a Binance, or it's not going to be like something like any other coin where it's going to have its own coin, a native token of the exchange, and that's going to be used to trade things. Is this going to be something like what it sounds like to me right now? It's going to be like something like Uniswap, or it's going to something like Saber. It's going to be like a decentralized exchange that all blockchains have to offer, and this is going to be something amazing, because I think this is going to change whole Twitter and NFT space and adoption on Twitter of NFTs. This is going to be amazing. Extremely excited for it, and glad Jack Dorsey is doing something about that. AVAX not coming slow, keeps going up and pumping and pumping. If Avalanche pushes out Dogecoin from top 10 after AVAX prices so 100% in November. The market cap of AVAX has touched 30.32 billion for the first time in history, and for me, I'm extremely happy because I had AVAX and I had a lot of AVAX ecosystem in which the coin that has given me massive returns has to be AVAX launcher XAV. That coin I think I got about for 1 BUSD equal to 1 XAV on an IDO on AVAX launcher website, and now it's almost worth I think $12 or $13, and it even touched an all-time high of $14. So massive returns. That's the reason you always should invest in DGN tokens. They give you return very quickly and some massive gains to be made there. As it comes to French fintech, Lydia taps Bitpanda to let 5.5 users trade crypto. Users of French payment app Lydia will now be able to trade over 170 crypto assets. This news is very bullish for us, considering more and more adoption is increasing every single day. Either it's Europe, Asia, North or South America. We're experiencing massive adoption, and news is coming from every country almost every other day. And above all, we've also heard that El Salvador is gonna be making a Bitcoin city very soon. So we hope that's gonna change El Salvador's future for sure, and it's gonna bring some more education, more healthcare, and more prosperity for its citizens. So that's all for our news for today, guys. Let's see what's happening in our technicals and charts. It's a Monday. So let's see what's happening on the Monday's crypto greed and fear index. And we're still neutral. We're still at 50. We were yesterday on 49 and today we're at 50. So let's see what's happening on CoinMarketCap. If you look at Bitcoin's dominance is at 42.1. Ethereum's dominance right now is at 19.3. The global crypto market cap is 2.58 trillion, a 2.42 decrease over the last day. Bitcoin's dominance currently is 42.14, a decrease of 0.08 over the last day. And if you look at the market, overall market is in a strong pullback since I think late last night for Asians. I'm not sure about American time, but that's how it was for us. It was a quite boring and dead Sunday. And let's see what is happening. What are the feelings like in the market and the sentiments? We are seeing a lot more red, hardly some green here there, which is pretty sad. But hopefully life is all about being optimistic, and we're going to remain optimistic, and we are 100% sure the market is going to bounce back very soon. It's good to see actually market making consolidating in these zones for the last week or two, and that's ensuring us that this is probably going to be a nice support for Bitcoin coming in the next future. Like, this is a similar support now for us that 47.48 used to be. We used to spend a lot of time on 47.48, and now we're doing something similar around 57.58, 60, and I hope this becomes a very strong support zone for us, and we can always bounce back from these zones. And let's see which were the coins that were the winners. So in 24 hours we got Voyager token. Voyager token is up about 11%. EGLD is up 16%. Crypto.com is up 12%. Flow is up 13%. Zcash is up about 12%. Secret is up about 10%. Stacks is up about 7.99. Curve DAO is up about 5%. IOTEX, mainly it's a mix of layer 1s, layer 2s, and some utility based tokens like even Flow, NFT based, Crypto.com. Let's see which are the coins that took massive heat. And we got Gala, we got RWeave, we got KDA, we got Immutable X, then we have Tezos, we have Nexo, we have Qcoin, we have Thorchain Rune. Thor has come down massively. We have Maker, we have Terra Luna, we got Helium, we got Hot, Harmony, Litecoin, Polygon, Matic, GRT. So another mix of NFT based layer 1s and few layer 2s, as we can even see VeChain and Cardano mentioned here. Alright, so massive heat coming in the last 24 hours. The market is quite sideways, and let's start seeing what is exactly happening on Ethereum's dominance. Let's start with 4 hours, and 4 hours can give us a nice idea. And we can see here that I was expecting the market not like it's probably gonna make support here, and then it did. It went up, and now it got rejected as well, and now it's trying to be sideways right in the center of my zones from 19.25 to 19.89. We really need Ethereum to break away from here, or at least consolidate in zones while BTC or others decide something. Market has been undecided for a very long time now. And if you look at here, we're making a massive bear flag, a massive stick, and then there we go. This is the flag. So This is also a worry. This shows that Bitcoin's dominance can actually go down further, and that wouldn't be cool. That wouldn't be cool for the market. Others dominance, if we look at, is trying to break away. We did a massive I hope it doesn't do that, but for now it's forming a massive M pattern. If you can see, we're making an M. I hope it just breaks out and then carries on, and we can have a massive breakout seeing in altcoins, especially altcoins. Let's go to my famous pullback chart, which I've been showing you guys for some days now, and let's see where we are at and what's the progress like. So if we look at the progress, let's go in the day so we can see it more clearly. There we go. So if we look at the progress, we're expecting something like this to happen somewhere here as well, but we aren't close to it yet. We are very far, and we need some more time in the market, because if we look here, we experience a cup fall, and then we experience a fall, and then we experience a further fall, now experiencing further fall, and I expect this was about 4 or 5 days, so it could be another week spending in this level consolidating before we have this upswing. So there's a massive upside still left. I disagree with a lot of people that we've gone bearish and things like that. For me, the chart is in front of you. We're in a strong trend line. We made a correction like this before, now we're making another one. If we look at Ethereum, we have a similar chart that we've been following in Ethereum as well. Ethereum's chart is quite further away, never even came in the first spot yet, but obviously we have a historical data in previous history which is very recent from 24th September itself, and that itself shows us that we have a possibility of having a correction. We can touch these zones, or we might just make 4,000 our next support or a base for big moves. Anything is possible here. Let's look at AVAX. AVAX haven't been coming slow. AVAX has made a new all-time high for 146 and still going. If you have AVAX, ideal situation to do here is take out your capital and try to keep your profit moving in AVAX still, because we don't know where AVAX is going to stop. There's a potential of easily going to 170, 150 as well, so you can still hold. It has a massive potential. And then the other player that's been very famous in the last 24 hours is EGLD. EGLD's graph actually looks like a rocket, you know, it's like take off, blast off, and then it just goes up. So this one is quite interesting as well. And as we can see, even if you have this, you should take profits and try to take out your capital and see what gains you can make further on your profits. Overall, we look at the market, we can see it's quite red, not much happening. I discussed XAV. Here we go. This is XAV. So XAV was about $3 or about $1 around just June, and now in 3-4 months it just went to 13. So massive upside, massive profits. I love degens, and some degens make you a lot of money. Mana is also showing some movements, but then it still has to break its previous all-time high. So let's just look at BTC and then finish today's video and see what are the upside and downside we can have. So I still strongly believe that we can have a scenario where we have to come down and retest this zone, or at least take support from here. We've already bounced once, but we never bounced high enough. So there is a potential that we come down and maybe try to take support here again, and if we fail, then we're going to be coming and testing our trend line, which definitely from our previous data shows us that we always pump from there, and we expect us to pump as well. For today, we might be between 58 and 55. Let's see how the market goes. Hopefully in the afternoon we expect some massive upsides coming, because we have had a nice correction, though we can see there could be more correction possible, but this week has to be a very decisive week for Bitcoin. So that's all for today's video, guys. I hope you guys like today's video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you like today's video, smash the like button, share your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to follow MetaWare on Twitter. So take care, guys. Bye bye.